Forget Lambos, forget yachts, forget six-figure watches, and beachfront flexes because in the near future the ultimate status symbol will be this. I stacked 1 million sats when it was still cheap. Because while the world was chasing likes and lifestyle, a tiny percentage of people quietly bought a piece of digital property, a slice of the hardest money ever created. And when the fiat flood finally swallows the system, they'll be the ones holding the life rafts. Now, this video isn't about being rich in dollars, it's about being sovereign in sats. Because in a world of 8 billion people and only 21 million Bitcoin, owning just 0.01 worth of Bitcoin, which is 1 million sats, puts you in a club most will never get into. Now, this isn't hype, it's math, and time is running out. See, imagine it's the 1990s. You're offered a beachfront lot in Malibu and for only $1,000. Everyone laughs, says it's too risky, too early. But if you fast forward 30 years, they're paying millions for a sliver of sand. And that's where we are with Bitcoin. And 1 million sats, well, that's the beachfront. So let's go ahead and break this down. There will never be more than 21 million Bitcoin, and that's ever. No CEO, no government, no bailout can change that. But here's the kicker. Bitcoin is divisible into 100 million sats per coin. So 21 million coins equals 2.1 quadrillion sats. Now that sounds like a lot until you realise there are 8 billion people on Earth. And over half of all Bitcoin is already spoken for. And as ETFs, corporations and governments hoard entire coins, what do you think happens to the price of a single satoshi? See, right now, 1 million sats costs around $1,000, give or take. But in a world where Bitcoin hits $1 million per coin, that same 1 million sats is now worth $10,000. And at $10 million per coin, which some say is conservative when you factor in global fiat collapse, well, that same 1 million sats is now worth $100,000. So let that sink in. What costs you less than rent today could become wealth tomorrow, and most people will miss it, not because it wasn't available, but because they were programmed to ignore it, because they thought, I can't afford a full Bitcoin. So they never bothered with a fraction, and that's a big mistake. Because in the future, 1 million sats might just be the new 1%. See, the elites are stacking whole coins. The masses are buying liabilities. But in the middle is the window. A window where you can still stack 1 million sats for the price of a vacation. But that window is closing, and fast. Because as the dollar dies, and Bitcoin absorbs more value, more energy, more demand, the one thing it won't do is wait for you. Now, if this shook you, then good, because it means you're awake. And if you're awake, you have a choice. Keep saving in a system designed to decay, or stack 1 million sats and never look back. So, go ahead and subscribe right now, because this channel is your guide to financial sovereignty, and every week we drop truth that banks hate and freedom lovers crave. Now, your goal isn't to be rich in fiat, it's to be free in Bitcoin, and it starts with 1 million sats. So let's build, let's stack, and let's rise. Now, if you want to go deeper into this, my ebook Orange Pilled is linked down below, and it's the wake-up call I never wanted you to read. Now, I do also have to chuck this disclaimer in here as well, and I highly suggest just pausing the video and having a little read. Now, if you've made it this far, and if you're looking for something else to watch, then click right here and have a watch of this.